Good morning, everybody. Um, I'm looking a little rough this morning. Last night, I had an opportunity to go with a group of women, or go and meet a group of women who are all of a similar frame of mind, similar mindset, similar wanting to find more positive people to include in their lives. And it happened that this group of women got together in Montreal. I'm in Ottawa. So it was a 2-hour drive with a friend of mine there, and then 2 hours back. So it was necessary. It's such a perfect way to put it. And I wanted to share why. A friend of mine, I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this because she sent me the story. And she since found that there's a book about filling your bucket. But she wrote out the story for me. Her child came home with it from kindergarten. And so this is the story. Everyone has a heart, and that heart is like a bucket. If we are nice and kind to each other, we fill each other's bucket. If we're mean or hit or bite, remember this is preschool, to each other, we empty those buckets. Now, she took it a step further and reminded everyone that we keep our buckets full by being kind, not just receiving kindness. And talk about how you visualize a full bucket and an empty one. Okay, so if you kick or knock a full bucket, it can withstand that. If you do the same to an empty bucket, it will fall or go flying. Therefore, our hearts are full when we take life's traumas with more strength. They are not as likely to knock us over. So last night, I was out filling my bucket, getting a lot of hugs, meeting some wonderful, like-minded people, and just enjoying sharing that energy and those feelings. It is amazing how fast our bucket gets drained in this society that we live in. There are all kinds of people, places, and events that just take and take and take. So fill your bucket today. Go out there. Be kind. Be as open as you can. I know there are environments that are not conducive to openness. They're conducive to kindness either. And that's okay. That's not saying that you're spending every moment in that place that is draining your bucket. You do have moments that you're out. And be kind, accept kindness. Try and fill that bucket. Because there will be things down the road that are going to, try and empty our bucket. All kinds of things. I mean, it may be any number of things. I want to say death of a loved one. We're all getting older. I mean, and it's not unreasonable. And I've watched incredibly strong people very connected, go through that type of trauma. I mean, there's all kinds of trauma. It can be related to an accident or even a grade. I work around a lot of students, so even a grade could be a trauma. Just not having enough time or enough people around you who are like-minded or will even hug you. When I moved to Ottawa, I went from a place of everybody. I could hug anybody, almost anywhere, and did. I kept my bucket full all the time. To Ottawa, where I knew one or two people, and there were no hugs. I go months, now I can go months without a hug. And for me, that is extremely draining. So going last night to a place with like-minded people and getting all these hugs, well, I just filled my bucket. I feel so much stronger, so much more complete right now. So today, fill your buckets in whatever way you can, in whatever way you need, in whatever way feels good to you, without hurting someone else. Just an FYI. Thought I'd throw that in there before you say Judy said. Have a good one, and hugs and love, everybody. Hugs and love.